have a boat, plan to sail around the world.
Janet Bruns Kroll, and I live in Itasca, Illinois, and I sold plastic injection molding for 20-some years. Now I'm just doing my job, volunteering, trying to help pay back a little bit. Lynn Lundry. What are we else?
Where do you live?
I live in Wooddale, Illinois, and
What are you doing?
I'm retired.
From what?
Import manager.
My name is Rick Kavistad. I live in San Francisco, and I hit the bass drum with the San Francisco Opera Orchestra for half of the year, and I'm never going to retire.
My name's Lee Drury. I'm married to Lynn. I'm a metallurgical engineer, retired, still active, doing part-time work.
Oh, it's me, Paul Litza, living in Streamwood, Illinois, retired. I'm a remodeler, electrician, plumber, carpenter.
Who is your favorite teacher and why?
Daniel Takash, he taught choir. And St. Olaf's Choir, he had been a director there. He was really well versed in choral music.
Mr. Flanagan, he was my algebra 1 and 2 and geometry teacher. I always had such a crush on him, I could have just died.
My favorite teacher was Mr. Stravakis. We named him, every time we got mad, we would say we were very stravasticated because of him.
Mine was Sigurd Swanson. He was my band director and mentor, and he set me off on a career in professional music. He was a great man, a great musician.
I didn't really have a favorite teacher. I was busy all the time and didn't even think about it.
Oh, well, that's so high. I had so many favorite teachers, but I think the one that I used to love to tease the most was Grosscup.
I'm Darlene Torpy Hanneman. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm the Associate Vice President for Advancement at the CDC Foundation.
My name is Nick Sayers. I live in Tampa, Florida. I'm semi-retired. I sell groceries to supermarket chains, but I'd like to be more retired.
I'm Bev Sinclair. Mailing. And every time I talk, I get the giggles. But anyway, I'm retired.
To say River Grove Public School, don't believe it, but it's all true. It really is, and they're like the best people in the world.
We are.
River Grove Public School
the
rocks.
best.
Right.
Yes.
I'm retired as a vice president of a bank, but I had a lot of fun.
Oh, my favorite teacher, probably Mr. Sigurd Swanson, who was our band director. We just had a very close-knit group in band, and he was just a real, a hard driver, but we all learned a lot and had a lot of fun.
My favorite teacher was Wayne McCormick, who taught journalism.
I had two. One was Sigurd Swanson, the band director, and the other one was Grosscup, because he liked logarithms, and I got extra credit. He was great.
I'm Lou Sandboat, and I live in Dallas, and I've been out for 15 years. I haven't offended since then. And this was my cellmate, John, but she changed. And so John and I got married.
Me and Chaz.
Yeah.
We're in the same program.
Yeah, we're in the same program.
I'm Yvonne Sanko Ottenreith, and I live in Batavia for the last 38 years in the Northwest Territory. And I'm presently the admin for an executive director of a trade association. And I was kind of in theater backstage with Lou and Joe. They were in front.
And my name is Joe Springer, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia, with my beautiful wife, Barbara. And for 20-some years, I was with Northern Telecom as Director of Human Resources. I'm retired now and involved in community theater and other activities. Great to be here.
I didn't do very much in high school. I didn't even, you know, we had a tour today and I didn't recognize the place. Did you?
Oh, did you go
I
there?
could have been
Oh,
in Taft
theater.
High School. I mean, nothing
Yeah,
looked the
nothing.
same.
Yeah.
Nothing looked the same.
Yeah.
Although I did ask to find if my homeroom teacher was still alive, let alone teaching. So, no,
Yeah.
How
forget
do you
it.
remember your homeroom teacher?
I can't remember.
What was your fondest memory?
Oh, fondest memory. Oh, the dances and dancing with Dave Field.
Dave Field, yeah. He was ahead of us.
He was ahead of us in school, and I love the sock hops we used to have.
Yeah.
My fondest memory is meeting Barbara Walshin, who became my wife, and we've been married the last 46 years. She was a beautiful girl, and she still is.
My name's Alicia Herrera. Well, it was Dominguez Herrera now. I live in Franklin Park, and I retired. I retired from the Social Security Administration after 47 years. So I retired in June of 2008. I'm having a time of my life right now.
My name is Irene. My main name in school was Guerra. My married name is Yanez. I live in Leyden Township.
You're retired?
Oh, I'm retired. I used to be a customer service secretary for 30 years, 28 years.
What kind of activities were you involved in high school? Do you remember what?
Oh, we loved basketball, baseball, going to the games, and just everything, you know.
The same thing because we were always together.
Denny Beals, and I live in Phoenix, Arizona. Work for the power company, but I'm going to retire in 3 months.
And I'm your trophy wife. Hey, I'm CJ, and I'm married to Dennis, and I live in Phoenix. And
The Wisconsin line. I'm retired, have been since for about 8 years now. And while I was working